I'd like at this time to call the Beauregard Parish School Board meeting for Thursday, December 8th of 2022 to order. First item is to say a prayer and pledge of allegiance. I'm going to ask if our superintendent would lead us in a word of prayer, Mr. Cooper.
Got Miss Ashley here now.
Okay, well, I didn't get a green card. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You gonna let Ashley? We're gonna let Ashley do it.
Great.
Well, thank you.
She drove all the way from Singer.
Good evening. Please join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you for bringing us together this evening. We ask for your guidance and wisdom throughout this meeting. Lord, help us engage in meaningful discussion and fill us with your grace, Lord, as we make decisions. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Missed you on the green card.
Thank you, Mrs. Ashley. Our friends from Abbeville would say that's more better, that way. The next item of business is to adopt an agenda. We have an agenda in front of us for tonight's meeting. I'll entertain a motion to adopt the agenda as presented.
So moved. Second.
And moved by Mr. Jones, second by Mr. Manuel. Any discussion on the agenda? Hearing none, Chair will call for a vote. All in favor of adoption of the agenda as presented indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed indicate so by saying no. The agenda is officially adopted. First item, to consider adopting the minutes of the November 10th, 2022 regular meeting of the Beauregard Parish School Board as published in the official journal. Did all of you get a copy of your minutes? Have opportunity to review them? Any corrections? Hearing none, Chair will call for a vote. All in favor of adoption of the minutes as published in the official journal for November 10th, 2022 indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed indicate so by saying no. Minutes are adopted. Item number 2, to hear the superintendent's report. Mr. Cooley?
Hey, Mr. Vidrine, members of the board. Kylie Joe Boone could not be with us tonight. I think Mr. Holly. Has a word to share. She sent a report with him.
Please excuse Kylie for not being here tonight, but she was participating in a community event, and since she was running for Student of the Year, she felt like if she won, she would need that for a resume, and I said absolutely. So I will be reading on her behalf. DeRidder High School has had some great participation and success from its art students recently. Ashton Graves was announced as the DeRidder High School 2022-23 Student of the Year. The FFA students had a successful competition recently with several students placing in their divisions and qualifying for the Area 2 competitions. The Dragon and Lady Dragons basketball team and soccer teams have gotten started with their seasons. DeRidder High basketball is set to host its annual Christmas Classic tournament December 15th through the 17th. DeRidder High School was able to honor one of their teachers who spent 48 years of service at the school just recently. That was Mr. Green, who passed away just nearly 2 years ago. Carver, the new STEAM lab has been painted. Teacher will be moving in over Christmas break. They hosted a Thanksgiving luncheon for second grade parents on Wednesday, November 16th. We will host a Christmas luncheon for third graders on December 14th. Students participated in a great event for their excellent behavior for the first semester, and they will be hosting their Christmas program on December 15th at 1:15 p.m. Singer High recently held its Veterans Day program on 11/15. The Singer basketball held a 2-day tournament over Thanksgiving break, and attendance was excellent, and 7 other teams took part. Pre-K through second grade went on a field trip to Grant Tree Farm. Singer High School homecoming was the week of November 28th to December 3rd. There were daily intramural games for the junior high and senior high students, culminating with a basketball game between Singer High and the faculty. The entire school attended a pep rally on Thursday, and the homecoming court was put on Friday night prior to the game. East Beauregard football finished up its season by making it to the first round of playoffs, and now basketball is in full swing. Their tournament is December 15th through the 17th as well. Allie Calcote, an 8th grader, just returned from Las Vegas, where she competed in the Vegas Toughest Junior World Championships. Allie placed first overall in goat tying and won a large amount of prize money. Allie is also East Beauregard's Junior High Student of the Year, as well as Miss Olivia Damaski as the high school representative. Our clubs and students are very busy participating in the Community Christmas Project and collecting foods for families for the holidays. East Beauregard Elementary have 3 grade levels, which will be going on a field trip to see the performance of the Grinch in Leesville next week. We have our PBIS celebration coming up next week and look forward to recognizing and celebrating our students for a job well done. Our pre-K parents will be coming to build gingerbread houses with the students next Thursday. Lots of Christmas festivities with our students, and we are even putting on a Christmas painting night with our faculty next Thursday as well. South Beauregard High School has been very busy since returning back from Thanksgiving break. They have been work keys testing, taking care of Student of the Year, and senior portrait retaking. They've opened up the Angel Tree to all students willing to donate. Hope to have a great turnout at our community event tonight, the Rec Center Cookies and Cocoa with Santa. South Beauregard Upper. Before the Thanksgiving break, South Beauregard Upper was very busy. Students collected over 2,000 items for the local Thanksgiving food drive. The school hosted the annual Fall Rewards Week for students that participated in our fundraiser, which included ice cream, pizza parties, free dress days, slap for cash, and 3 teachers got a pie in the face from the top fundraisers. In December, they also have a lot going on. Faculty and staff are doing 12 days of Christmas countdown, dressing in different holiday clothes each day, bringing a little fun and cheer to the campus. South Beauregard Upper Elementary Drama Club will be performing next week along with a few class and faculty skits. Everyone is looking forward to those performances. The Angel Tree is up, and we have many angels to adopt. We appreciate our community for helping to make sure all students have a wonderful Christmas. Academically, we are closing out the second 9 weeks, so about half the school year is done. Students are taking the LEAP 360 intern assessments so that we can evaluate our students' progress so far this school year and make plans for next semester. We want to ensure SBUE students are on track for a successful school year at the Upper. And Pinewood. The Pinewood Science Fair was another great experience for our students. We had a wonderful group of community members as judges, and we thank them so much for giving their time. We had 2 teachers take their classes to Cyport and Shreveport. Christmas theme night is planned for December 8th. The Pinewood Junior Bader Club will be bringing blankets and other treats to the nursing home on December 13th. And our grand finale for this semester will be our Christmas program on Friday, December 16th. This is a magical time of the year for our students. They want to perform for their families. And at the addendum, Kylie says, thank you for being patient with me as I've learned and navigated through the school board representative position. Thank you to everyone who made this possible for me, and thank you for giving me an experience of a lifetime.
Thank you, Mr. Holly, for sharing that from Kylie. We also have Ms. Lindsay Sloggett here on behalf of Colonel Sam Smith, the Garrison Commander Report.
Good evening. I just want to say thank you guys to all of you. We just went over our school accountability data, and we can confidently say that this district is definitely in the top 5 performance of all Army installations. So I definitely want to put out a big thank you to all the teachers, the staff, and the administrators, because that is a great win for us. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Right, thank you, Lindsay. Lindsay brought her husband with her tonight. Gets to attend a board meeting. Right. I will go back on the discussion that was held Monday night so that all board members present will know. Mr. Johnson and I did contact the attorney. The attorney said that policy follows statute 17:81. Everything in it, it's what he supports. And if we chose to go differently, then he would feel very badly about trying to support it. So I did seek that. That was asked during the policy committee. We had over 100 cards submitted for the superintendent's Christmas card contest. You see the winners before us. Over 1,000 cards will be distributed to employees, school systems, and other officials throughout the state. Our recognition for the winners will be coming this Tuesday, December the 13th at 2:00 p.m. here in the boardroom. I want to say a special thanks to all who worked on this project or are working on this project. Many of them are being printed and put in envelopes. Appreciate Mr. Joslin for heading that up, and appreciate all of our staff who is making it possible that we can provide this throughout the state. Last reminder, if you have not completed your ethics, please do so. December 31 is on the horizon, and it can be done from a vehicle. You know that? All right. Next week will be the last week of school for students until January the 5th. Faculty and staff will report back on January the 4th for in-service day. Central office will be open on December the 19th, 27th, 28th, and return on January the 3rd. I want to make sure everyone knows that there will be a groundbreaking ceremony for DeRidder Elementary School. It will occur next Wednesday, December the 14th at 2:00 p.m. It will occur at the site. It has an address of 909 High School Drive. Can please be present. Contractors are going to provide the golden shovels and the hard hats. Okay, so we'll have that for you. So you can come be a part of it. But, a lot of work is going on there. Wanted to make sure you knew that. We have some senators and representatives and personnel here in DeRidder, elected officials who have already said they will be there and be present for it. So look forward to that day. 2:00 next Wednesday. All right, and last thing I have is sales tax amounts. That's what everybody's calling about. Remember, Mr. Manuel and others pushed forward, and we changed that policy. There's no more estimating. It is on exact figures. Very proud to say that the sales tax amounts for December the 15th, which will be distributed that day, certified will be $5,911.11 gross. Support will be $3,940.74 gross. And retirees will be $765.42 gross. And that completes the superintendent's report. Mr. DeDream.
Thank you, Mr. Cooley. Any comments, questions of Mr. Cooley? Okay, next agenda item is item number 3, to consider revision of certain support job descriptions. Crane?
Good evening, everyone. As we continue to seek approval for revisions for the support personnel job descriptions, in your packet, we have used the same format. You have received 2 copies of each job description that we are going to seek revisions on. The first copy of the job description is the proposed changes that were put in red. The second copy of each job description is the current job description that we're currently using. And if anything was going to be deleted, we put it in yellow or highlighted it in yellow. The areas that we are seeking revisions on this month are the business clerical department, instructional support, food service, maintenance, and warehouse departments. Are there any questions on any of the job descriptions that were presented for your approval?
Every one of them, they look good.
Yes, sir.
Are all these currently existing positions?
No, sir. There are several, the media aide is not a current position. The media specialist is not a current position.
Okay.
We don't
Do we
have anyone
need-
employed in those areas at this time.
Pardon?
You don't have someone
We don't have
employed in
anyone-
that position at this time.
Okay. I'm just curious, do we need 2 motions? One to authorize creation of these new positions, And the second, another motion would be to approve the revisions for the positions.
I think we're not creating two, we just do not have those filled at this time. We're not
Okay,
creating.
I misunderstood you.
No,
I thought
sir.
you said these were.
They're in
These
the-
are job descriptions that have been approved and in our job descriptions
Okay,
for
well,
many
that-
years. We just do not have anyone currently filling those positions at this time. However, if at any time we feel the need to fill those, we will have the job description to
Okay, well,
support
I
it.
misunderstood you.
I'm sorry.
was
I
thinking-
apologize. Yes, sir.
Maybe I didn't ask it. you know.
So they are on the salary schedule if you have a current salary
Yes, sir.
schedule.
Yes, sir.
Okay, one other question.
Yes, sir.
No, run into a lot of difficulty in getting someone and even harder to maintain someone in some of these support positions. And I'm talking about like in maintenance,
Yes, sir.
plumbers, air conditioning people and stuff. Is there consideration giving to maybe not only change the description, but maybe change the pay some in some of these positions?
Certainly being considered.
I mean,
Certainly being
I don't see how the next board's gonna be able to not do something like that.
Yes, sir. We currently have 2 maintenance 3s open, which are 8 HVAC positions, and 1 maintenance 3 open, which is a plumber position. So, and those have, the plumber position and one of the HVAC positions have actually been open for about 2 months, and then, we had a resignation this month for another HVAC position. Yes, sir. And those are posted on our website. We have no applicants at this time.
Any other questions of Ms. Crane? I'll entertain a motion.
And this will conclude all of our support job descriptions. Upon approval of these, if we get approval of these, so this will conclude and approve all of our revisions on our support job descriptions, so, just wanted to let y'all know that. This is the last group.
That's quite a few. Good job.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, there was.
I'll entertain a motion to approve the revision to the support job descriptions that have been provided. So moved by Mr. Bowman. Is there a second? Second. By Ms. Kathy. Any discussion? Hearing none, Chair will call for a vote. All in favor of revision of the support job descriptions provided indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed indicate so by saying no. Job descriptions revised has been approved. Thank you, Ms. Crane.
Thank you for your support through the process, and I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Item number 4, to consider revision of pupil progression plan for 2022-2023.
Mr. Vidrine, members of the board, you approved our pupil progression. After that, an addition came from the state legislature through LDOE. There'd be an addendum to it for literacy support standard for grades 3 and 4. You have that in your packet. We didn't reprint all the pupil progression for you, just the sheet that changed. You will see that beginning with the 22-23 school year, continuing through the summer, and following the 23-24 school year, any student enrolled in 3rd or 4th grade and scoring below grade level will have to receive a minimum of 30 hours of explicit literacy instruction. And they came through the legislature and through LDOE. So we need to approve pupil progression, this addendum that will be added to pupil progression.
Mr. Cooley, on the second bullet, where it speaks of who would be doing the tutoring or the teaching, what teachers do we have that have completed the required fundamental literacy
all kindergarten through third grade? Yeah, go ahead.
We had last, school year, we had 144 of our teachers complete, teachers and administrators. And a matter of fact, today you had the 16 new kindergarten through third grade teachers that have entered into our district that were not, trained in this area. Today they had their training to start the process, so, and they will have, until the end of this school year to complete. So we will have a large school to select.
Large group.
Thank you. Okay, is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Been moved by Mr. Manuel, second by Ms. Jackson, or Ms. Weldon, I'm sorry, to approve the revision of the pupil progression plan for 2022-2023. Any further discussion on it? Hearing none, Chair will call for a vote. All in favor of the revision indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed indicate so by saying no. The revision to the pupil progression plan has been approved. Item number 5, to hear recommendations from the Finance Committee. Recommendation came forward. It is a motion to approve change order number 1 for the South Beauregard Upper Elementary hurricane damage roof repair in the amount of $68,759. Since it is a recommendation come forth from the committee, it is in the form of a motion, so the chair will ask if there's any discussion on it. Hearing none, chair will call for a vote. All in favor of approval of the change order number 1 for the South Beauregard Upper Elementary hurricane damage roof repair project in the amount of $68,759 indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed indicate so by saying no. Change order has been approved. Item number 6, to consider seeking bids for fencing for parish schools.
You were given a scope of work that will be sent out in a bid packet for the fencing and gates at the schools. As we did the walkthrough, we met with the principals and others, board members that were present. So we will take this scope of work for each school, and it will have specifications in the bid for each item that we have there, along with the diagrams. And we're asking you for permission that we can go out for bid for these so that we can move forward.
Need a motion on that or just nod of the head?
Need a motion. Permission to bid.
Got one quick question. I know there was some fencing, I know Mr. Manuel can attest to this, I think for the upper elementary, coming around to their southern playground, more so down to the upper all the way, kind of, you got fencing. I don't see it on here. Yeah, the southern playground, extending that fencing more into the turnaround area at the.
South Upper, going south to the elementary, we're waiting on that football fence to be done before we complete that.
Gotcha.
What's gonna run, east and west.
Let's get a motion, and then I'll ask for any other questions or so forth.
I'll make a motion to consider seeking bids for fencing for parish schools.
I'll second it.
Okay, it's been moved by Ms. Weldon, second by Mr. Bowman, to seek bids for fencing of the parish schools. Any discussion on it? Okay. Hearing none, Chair will call for a vote. All in favor of seeking bids for fencing for the parish schools as presented, indicate so by saying yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, indicate so by saying no. Approval is approved to seek bids. Okay, having no further business, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
One last time, I make a motion to adjourn.
Ms. Bruner moved to adjourn, second by Ms. Jackson.